Good morning. Today is Sunday, February 26th, and we're currently on our way to Cedar Point for Winter Chill Out 2023. They're doing things a little bit differently this year. Instead of having it for purchasing tickets, where it's kind of like first come, first serve, sell out within a few minutes, they did like a lottery system this year. So then they did like 3 rounds of that, and then they kind of had some tickets left over, so they emailed everyone and was like, hey, if you want to still do this, you know, buy tickets real quick. So that frustrated a lot of people this year. And then they're doing 2 days, both Saturday and Sunday. And then we also got an email sounding like there's going to be some tour guides. So we'll see how that goes this year. We're hoping to get kind of like a sneak peek progress look at the new mouse coaster, as well as the Boardwalk that's opening for the 2023 season, the Pavilion that's going to be over there, and then see if we can get any details on the dragster and kind of what's going on with that, with the construction and everything. So we'll see how it goes. And proceeds of Winter Chill Out do go to a Kid Again charity. And when you come in this year, you are lining up in this line over here next to the main gate. We had 1 ticket for 9 a.m. and 1 ticket for 10 a.m. And then we got an email telling us to arrive at 9:30. So right now we're just kind of waiting in line. So we got this nice hat. Advertising a Kid Again, the charity this is for. We also got this pin, kind of like a little medallion coin. We do have to wear these all day. And then last year we got a map, but because this year we have a tour guide, this is kind of some information about fun for a Kid Again families, kind of some rules, how we're staying with the tour guide. We have a lunch and a Q&A session, and then at the bottom is our lunch voucher at the Lakeside Dining Room, and they do have some prizes as well that you can buy raffle tickets for, and you can win this model. So here at Hugo's you have the restrooms. And then this is our group with our tour guide in the front, and we are the Gemini group. And over here we have the Legacy bricks. They do have it kind of roped off, so when the plows come around, they don't kind of like hit the bricks and ruin them. And then over there you can kind of see the new building for the Boardwalk behind the Ferris wheel. Hopefully we can get a closer look in a little bit. It's just super neat to see how they kind of wrap up all the rides for the winter. A lot of the stuff going in for maintenance, for checkups and everything, refurbishments. You see how they kind of wrap up the racing horses at Cedar Downs. Protect it from these brutal Ohio weather. So over there, over kind of by past Auntie Anne's, they used to have, I think the Scrambler maybe, kind of a spinning ride along with the Matterhorn, I believe. There's 2 of them that are very similar. And those have both gotten moved over back by the Ferris wheel as part of the new Boardwalk area for the 2023 season. It's kind of open over here. Very curious what they're gonna end up doing with this area.
Our first stop is at the Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad Station House. We are currently waiting outside for the group ahead of us to finish up.
Here we are inside the train house. We got one of the locomotives here. We got Julie K over here. Another engine over here. And it's really nice because at all of these little areas, they do have, you know, the maintenance staff, the railroad workers, you know, and you can talk to them, ask them different questions. All the former employees of the Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad.
I can't remember. They look like that size. I remember.
And then these slide out of the way for them to get up underneath it, I believe. Or maybe just for them to slide on the tracks in and out of this building.
Here are some of the road vehicles for Iron Dragon. Now we get to check out the Millennium Forest drop-in tunnel.
Station music on.
You know what's really nice about coming here in the winter? There's no spiders over here. There's no spiders.
This is Orion, beautiful Kings Island's Giga Coaster. It's 280 feet tall and a drop of 300. Oh, the Millennium Forest. It's 310 feet tall with a 300-foot drop. Much better.
I think I've been described where I work here.
Right there? I am the train. Chugga 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 chugga. Chugga 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 choo choo. Split and tails. So this is a haunted house for Halloween weekends. It is the slaughterhouse. Looks like we get to go inside.
This might be scarier with everything wrapped up than it was in Halloween.
So here is the sign for slaughterhouse, but we kind of snuck in through the back way.
And I'm sure if you aren't a fan of gore and haunted houses, you can ask to skip this. The lights are on, but some of the props can be too much for some people.
Here's a cool look of Snake River Falls, kind of all drained up for the winter.
Now we're in the animation and sign shops.
Time tradition on Lake Erie.
Do you think the QR code works?
You can try it.
It does actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, that's for the new Boardwalk this year.
Do you think they'd let me borrow this to do some painting on our barn?
That'd be really cool if they did.
That's just really pretty.
And here's our tour group, Gemini. Oh, we got like Halloween music going on. We still got a pumpkin dude hanging out over there. Chilling in the tree. We are now heading into Backbeat Q for some refreshments.
Do you want one?
Hot chocolate. Thank you. Some quick grab and go refreshments. What? Are you gonna give me one? And here, the dragster.
Dang, that looks so crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
So I think we're about like maybe halfway done. It turned out to be a really nice day. It's still kind of cool, maybe in the 30s, 40s, but the sun is definitely really nice, making it a really nice day. The only thing that's kind of frustrating with the tour groups is that there's a lot of waiting at some points for your group to catch up, a lot more crowded in certain areas because you have your whole group with you, and then you kind of get rushed in certain areas that you want to spend a bit more time. So like Millennium Forest wasn't part of the experience last year, so it would definitely have been cool to spend more time at Millennium Forest to get to experience that. Where, you know, the prop shop we kind of already did last year, so we didn't even spend as much time there, and then we kind of just been waiting around a lot for the group to be together, so you know, but we're getting to see some different things than last year. Instead of the Erie Estate Haunted House, we are now seeing Slaughterhouse. So it is worth coming because they do change it up each year.
After lunch, we will have a Q&A with Tony Clark, who is the Director of Communications at Cedar Point, and other head staff members. This is one of the ride vehicles for the new Wild Mouse. And we got the chance to sit and take a photo in the Wild Mouse cheese cart.
And over here we have the new Boardwalk area with the Wild Mouse and Cedar Point's Grand Pavilion. it's time for lunch.
Here's the menu for lunch. It was included in the price of the ticket, and everything was super delicious and can be found throughout the park. The ramen is actually a menu item that's going to be featured at the new Grand Pavilion. This laundry facility is open year-round. The performance costumes and other delicates are washed in these smaller washers, while the other costumes, towels, dining napkins, and other items are in the larger ones. The facility serves the park, Cedar Point Shores, Hotel Breakers, and Castaway Bay. There is another facility that is only open from May through November behind the Cedar Point Express Hotel, and then another one at Sawmill Creek. Behind the Ferris wheel, you can see the construction of the new Grand Pavilion, which is opening this 2023 season. We weren't able to take any photos or video inside the costume shop, but you can check out our video from last year to see some photos.
And need a snack for this afternoon. Starbucks is open from 2 until 5. And also from 2 until 5, Point Plaza is open with some merch. Oh, we got some new Wild Mouse, Wild Cat merch. Doing your ride, this is what the sign's gonna look like. We also got some of the Winter Chill Out merch. Overall, Winter Chill Out was a super fun experience, and we encourage anyone who has the chance to go to take the opportunity. They do try to switch it up from year to year. Unfortunately, we did kind of like last year's setup better than this year. We felt rushed at Millennium Force because I think we were kind of running behind schedule. I felt rushed for lunch because the line was so long for the Wild Mouse coaster to take pictures that like by the time we had lunch, we had to hurry up, eat before we did the Q&A, and that's like how it works in the schedule. So that definitely wasn't fun. And then last year too, they had them out open and you could always go there for refreshments and for bathrooms, where this time like you definitely had to squeeze in your bathroom break when we first started at Hugo's, and then when we had either lunch or the Q&A, but then other times you were just kind of waiting around. So it was nicer last year. We kind of just do everything at your own leisure, your own pace. But at the end of the day, this is for charity, and between Saturday and Sunday, Cedar Point raised $150,000 for A Kid Again. And A Kid Again charity provides adventures and memories for families who have children living with complexities. So, you know, it all goes to them, which is what really matters. So I encourage you to donate to that charity, to go to Winter Chill Out and experience it for yourself. And thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We're gonna have more Cedar Point, other Cedar Fair, and other amusement park videos coming out.